Hey guys, it's Dean. This is a balance workout for guys in their 50s. So we're going to be working on building the strength in your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your core to be able to balance effectively. We're also going to be practicing balance. This is going to help with injury prevention. It's going to help with improving your overall performance. It's going to help with back pain and knee pain. A lot of really great benefits that go with this. This is a beginner-friendly workout. There's no yoga experience required, no flexibility required, no tools required. Just do your best and follow along. We're going to get started with an exercise called standing side bend. So start with your toes touching and your heels about an inch apart. You're going to stand up nice and tall. Make sure your hips are right above your heels. Bring your shoulders down and back. And then lift your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers. If you notice that your shoulders come up way near the ears here, you can bend your elbows a little bit. Squeeze your arms back. Take a deep breath in. Get tall. And then as you exhale, lean toward the left and press your hips toward the right. So this exercise isn't standing on one leg, so it's not balance in that regard, but this is going to help you with building strength in your core and your hips for balance. So I want you to roll back your right shoulder, squeeze your arms back further, squeeze your thighs and squeeze your abs. As you inhale, make your body longer, so make your body taller. And then as you exhale, you can lean further into this stretch. Make sure you remain strong through your body. So this isn't a passive stretch. You're not just falling over to the left. Staying strong through your abs, staying strong through your thighs. One more breath here. And then bring it back to the middle. Now we're going to switch sides. So take a deep breath in, get tall. You can bend your elbows or straighten the arms if that feels okay for your shoulders. And then lean toward the right, press your hips toward the left. Make sure you're grabbing the ground with your feet and pushing down through your feet, squeezing your thighs and squeezing your abs. So this is an active pose. This is not passive stretching. As you inhale, think about pressing your fingertips up, making your body longer. And then as you exhale, lean further into the stretch. Squeeze your arms back a little bit more. Squeeze your core, squeeze your thighs. You're going to use those muscles in balancing. This is going to help you be more stable in these balance poses we do in a few seconds here. And then go ahead and bring it back to the middle and release your hands. Next exercise is a high lunge, and this is one of the most basic balancing postures in yoga. Right leg forward, left leg back, coming into a nice upright lunge position. Your knee is over your ankle and your front foot. Your back leg is mostly straight, so you want to squeeze the muscles around your knee. Lift the knee, squeeze your thighs and your hips. Active through your feet, so you're pushing down through your front foot, pressing your left heel toward the ground, and kind of grabbing the ground with your left toes. Lift your arms overhead. Focus on a non-moving point at eye level, so this is really going to help with your balance. Focusing on that non-moving point at eye level. And then the more muscles that you can keep engaged in your core, your hips, and your lower body, the more stable you're going to feel. So that's why I mentioned being active through your feet. You're squeezing your thighs, you're squeezing your hips. You can also squeeze your legs toward one another. So your left foot squeezes forward and your right foot squeezes back, and that's going to increase stability as well. To make this a little more challenging, slowly look up at the ceiling. And this way you can start to challenge your balance a little bit. All right. Then release. Same thing. We're going to switch sides. So left leg forward. Big step back with your right foot. All 10 toes are facing straight forward. Knee is over the ankle and the front foot. You want to squeeze the muscles around your right knee so that knee lifts up. Feeling stretching through the front of your right hip. Strong through your thighs, your hips. Active through your feet. Squeezing your abs. Arms can come up. Squeeze your legs toward one another. So my left foot squeezes back now. And my right foot squeezes forward. Almost as if your feet were sliding apart or sliding away from one another. Focus on that non-moving point at eye level. And keep your breathing controlled. So there's a lot that goes into this. You're working on getting all the right muscles engaged. You're focusing on your breathing. You're staring on that non-moving point. You're staying focused on your body So that's a lot. It takes practice to be able to have all that focus. So if you're not doing all of that immediately, it's okay. It takes time. Just be consistent. If you can do these workouts 3 times per week, you're going to get better at it. And then look up if you can. Give yourself a little challenge. And relax. Okay. Now we're going to go into a squat hold, and we're going to do a little variation here to work on building strength and also challenging your balance. So start with your feet about 2 fist widths apart, toes facing straight forward. Bend your knees so that they're right above the toes. Bring your butt down and back, kind of sitting like you're sitting into a chair, and then bring your arms out in front of you. So this is called a squat hold. So it's kind of a more upright squat position, not getting into a true deep squat. So knees, ankles, toes are all the same distance apart. And then from here, we're going to practice standing on one leg. So I want you to shift your weight to your right side and then lift your left foot off the ground. Hover it just for a couple seconds and then set your left foot down. Now we're going to switch. Hover your right foot for a couple seconds. And then we're just going to go back and forth like that for about 30 seconds. And this is working on your balance, but also even more importantly than that, you're building the strength in your hips to be able to balance. If you have weak glutes, you're not going to be able to stand up on one leg for very long. You're going to fall over, your foot's going to plant down to the side, and you just won't have that stability to stand up on one leg. So this exercise, this little, I don't know what to call it, squat hold with leg hovers, is really good for building strength in your hips and your core for being able to balance. All right, make sure we do an even number to both sides. So finishing on the left. Back to the squat hold, both feet down, and stand up. Okay, good job. Now we're going to move on to our first true balance pose with one leg down, one leg in the air. This is called a one-leg balance. So standing on your right foot, you're going to stand up nice and tall, turn your palms to face forward, and then without changing anything except the left leg, lift your left knee up to hip level. Focus on that non-moving point at eye level. Palm is facing forward. That's going to help you open your chest and have good posture here. Press down hard through your right foot. You want to think of pushing your right hip below your left hip. That's going to help you engage your right hip muscles, your glutes that we just worked on. And then you're going to lift your left knee up a little bit higher so we can stay active through your hip. And that's going to help with balancing. If you wobble and you fall down a little bit, that's okay. You can see me doing it here. You can make this easier by focusing on a non-moving point at eye level. And if you are doing this on hard floor, that's going to be easier than doing it on carpet or a super padded mat. Lift your arms up, and this can also help with the balance factor. Keep your arms active, so you're squeezing your arms, squeezing the muscles in your arms, spreading your fingers nice and wide, getting as tall as you can. And yes, this can be tiring, so if you feel your muscles getting tired, yep, that's part of it. And then go ahead and relax. All right, let's switch sides. Standing on your left foot now. Remember, nothing really changes except the right leg. So rooting down through your left leg, slowly lift your right knee up to hip level. Your hips are going to be directly above your left ankle. So you want to make sure that you're not leaning forward and the weight is all on the toes. So lean back slightly, more than you usually do, and you'll feel that weight evenly distributed through the foot. You'll feel your abs working. Press your left hip toward the ground to engage your left glute. Remember, that's the important muscle group here for stabilizing in a balance. Lift your right knee up a little bit higher. Think about lifting your head up toward the ceiling, so getting really nice and tall here, good posture. Lift your arms overhead and breathe in and out of your nose. Even as it starts to get challenging, so even as you start to push yourself and you start to get tired, focus on that breath. Focus on breathing in and out of your nose, and that's going to help you hold it for a longer time. Again, it's a lot to all put together. You've got the technique, you've got the breathing, you've got the focusing. It's a lot to do, but if you can be consistent, it will get better. All right, and then go ahead and release. I've got one more pose to you. This is kind of like a peak pose or a more challenging pose, so just do your best and don't feel bad about how you perform in it. This exercise is called airplane. We're going to start with your right leg forward and your left leg back in a high lunge. Bring your arms along your sides. And then I want you to lean forward, and then keeping a straight line from your hips through your head, so keeping an engaged core, kind of like you would for a plank. Lean forward, lift your back leg off the ground, straighten through your front leg, and then from here, slowly hinge your body until you come to a T position. Now, if you can't quite do that yet, that's fine. You're going to bend your knee a little bit more and keep your chest more upright. And then with time, you'll be able to bring your chest to be parallel to the ground, pointing the back toes, keeping your hips squared down, chest open, chin in toward your throat. So just do your best here. Remember, it comes from this high lunge position. You shift the weight forward, slowly lift that back leg. And you want to keep your chest above your hips here. Don't let your chest collapse toward the ground. All right, let's go ahead and come back to the high lunge, and we'll switch sides. So that's our peak pose. That's airplane. Tough to do, but again, be consistent. It'll get better. So left leg forward, right leg back. Turn your palms to face forward. Keep your chest up. Take a deep breath in. And then lean forward. Push down through that left leg. Lift your right leg off the ground. Bring your chest forward and then down, feeling that stretch through the back of your left thigh. Staying strong through your left foot. Pushing your left foot into the ground. Squeezing the thigh. Pointing your right toes back. Keeping your chest pulling forward and up. Core stays engaged. Make sure that you're not collapsing through your chest. Focus on the point on the ground right beneath your nose, directly below your nose. So don't look back, don't look forward, look straight down. A little bit of wobbling, that's fine. And then come back up. All right, guys, I've got a whole series of these workouts for guys in their 50s. Be sure to check that out. It's free here on the Manflow Yoga YouTube channel. Link for that is in the description below. And I also have a free 7-day sexual wellness challenge that we just put out, which you can also get for free. Just follow the link below in the description, enter your name and email, and we'll send you your first lesson for free. No credit card required. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this workout. Thanks for being here. Please like the video, leave a comment if you have some feedback or a question, and be sure to subscribe. We put out new videos every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. Central. We've got another one coming out next week, so check it out. And if you missed this Guys in Their 50s series, go ahead and click over here. There's an exclamation point in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and you'll be able to watch that video right now for free. All right, guys, thanks. See you in the next video.